Bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo del canal Aprende a Aprender. O mejor dicho, welcome back to our channel. Today we will talk about how learning a new language influences the brain. That's why today's video is in English. So let's get started.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we will talk about how learning a new language influences the brain. That's why today's video is in English. Don't worry if you don't understand the video perfectly, you will find information in Spanish in the video description. Let's get started. What do people who know about the subject say? Luz Palmero is an upper school Spanish teacher at Whitby School in Connecticut. This is what she wrote in her blog. There are many benefits to learning a new language. Languages are windows to different cultures, allowing us to connect with others from around the world. But learning a new language extends past just having a simple conversation or having access to different words, concepts, and metaphors. A recent study by Dr. Thomas Bach, a cognitive neuroscientist at Edinburgh's School of Philosophy, Psychology, and Language Sciences, showed that young adults proficient in 2 languages performed better on attention tests and had better concentration than those who spoke only 1 language. Dr. Bach tested 853 participants in 1947, when they were all 11 years old. They were retested in 2008 and 2010, when they were in their early 70s. He found that those who had become bilingual performed better than expected. The strongest effects were found in general intelligence and reading. The results showed that learning a new language in adulthood still has positive effects, meaning there's never a reason to feel too old to gain the cognitive benefits of learning a new language. Language learning helps improve people's thinking skills and memory abilities. Bilingual students concentrate better, ignoring distractions more effectively than those who only speak 1 language. Dr. Bach says, because the language centers in the brain are so flexible, learning a second language can develop new areas of your mind and strengthen your brain's natural ability to focus. There is another study conducted in Sweden which helped visualize the benefits that learning a new language has on the brain. The researchers conducted the study on 2 groups of scholars, one that studied languages intensively for 3 months, and another that studied proportionately rigorous non-linguistic subjects. The MRI scans showed that the brains of the participants studying languages increased in size, while the brain sizes of the other group remained the same. The parts that developed in size were the hippocampus, a deep-lying brain structure that is involved in learning new material and spatial navigation, and 3 areas in the cerebral cortex. Previous research from other groups had indicated that Alzheimer's disease had a later onset in bilingual or multilingual groups. Johan Mortenson says, even if we cannot compare 3 months of intensive language study with a lifetime of being bilingual, there is a lot to suggest that learning languages is a good way to keep the brain in shape. Now listen to a different approach from Dan Reutemann. Dan is the creator of the Pimsleur approach, a language learning program which combines the ease and interactivity of language learning apps with the convenience and power of the portable Pimsleur method. Dan wrote in the Huffington Post, as a language learner, you'll not only become a more conscious thinker and listener who can communicate clearly and think creatively, but you'll also gain the most significant benefit of multilingualism, a broader, more global perspective. In a 2009 study led by Agnes Kovacs of the International School for Advanced Studies in Trieste, Italy, 7-month-old babies exposed to 2 languages from birth were compared with peers raised with 1 language. The study showed that the infants raised with 2 languages from birth displayed improved cognitive control abilities compared to their monolingual counterparts. The study suggests that bilingualism improves the brain executive function. It helps with ignoring distractions to stay focused, switching attention willfully from one thing to another and holding information in mind. Learning another language is one of the most effective and practical ways to increase intelligence, keep your mind sharp, and buffer your brain against aging. After learning about all these studies, we can understand the following statement. Neurologists recommend learning a new language to improve brain health. It implies acquiring greater brain plasticity because neuronal growth and connections between neurons are stimulated. So, which are the brain benefits of learning a new language? Let's summarize the subject with the following key points. 1. Learning a new language increases the size of the brain's language centers, Wernicke and Broca, and the hippocampus. Learning a new language requires the brain to create new pathways for language comprehension, production, and translation. This process enhances neuroplasticity, which is crucial for maintaining brain health and adapting to new challenges. Bilingualism has been associated with increased gray matter density in certain brain regions, particularly those related to language processing and executive control. 2. Improves attention span. A person capable of speaking several languages, when in a room with people who speak those languages, will automatically identify the appropriate language to address each person in the corresponding language. That brain will be able to detect, analyze, filter and decide quickly in order to communicate. 3. This agility to decide which language to use will contribute to developing a brain wiring that will help that individual to be much more efficient and quicker in making other types of decisions. 4. Protects the brain against aging. With a given predisposition to suffer from Alzheimer's disease, knowledge of a second language could delay the onset of the disease by 4 or 5 years. Knowing that current medications only delay symptoms between 6 and 12 months, it is worth taking this into account. After watching our video about aging and brain, you already knew that cognitive stimulation contributes to the concept of cognitive reserve. Engaging in activities like language learning may help build cognitive reserve and potentially delay cognitive decline. The cognitive demands of managing 2 languages seem to provide a protective effect on the brain, helping to maintain cognitive function for longer. 5. Increases agility and flexibility in changing tasks. A brain with cognitive flexibility will adapt to unexpected circumstances and will be able to switch from one task to another easily. 6. Improves memory. Learn new vocabulary, different grammar rules, maybe even a different writing system, Cyrillic for Russian, ideographic for Chinese, Hellenic for Greek, aliphatic for Arabic. All this information and the work necessary to incorporate it into your long-term memory will contribute to the improvement of your memory in an incredible way. 7. Strengthens executive functions. Learning a new language requires managing multiple tasks simultaneously, such as listening, comprehending, formulating answers, maintaining a conversation. These tasks involve executive functions like attention, inhibition, and task switching. Strengthening these executive functions can have positive effects on overall cognitive abilities. 8. And you cannot forget the enormous world of possibilities that opens up when you speak another language. You will be able to travel, access a greater number of job opportunities, meet more people and make friends from other cultures. Engaging in these social interactions is beneficial for brain health, as it promotes communication skills, empathy, and emotional regulation. 9. Expand your sources of information to make better decisions in your life. Keep in mind that in this era of information overload, to be free is to be well informed. 10. Remember that other factors like genetics, lifestyle, and overall mental and physical well-being also play significant roles in maintaining your brain health. Some people might experience more pronounced benefits than others, but the general consensus is that engaging in intellectually stimulating activities like language learning can contribute positively to brain health over time. And that's all for today. It's time to say goodbye. Remember to consult our books to expand your knowledge about learning. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your attention and for your valuable time. See you soon.